The president made a point, and I want you to listen to him here. After this meeting with Governor Perry, there was a little bit of political standoff. Governor Perry has used this to raise his national profile. He wants to run again for the Republican presidential nomination. The president made a point after the meeting that he wants Governor Perry's help. He wants the Republican governor to call the Republicans in Congress and say, hey, wait a minute, if you actually look at the list of what you say the president should do and what the president says he wants to do, there's a lot of common ground. The president says, why can't we cut a deal?
He suggested, well, maybe you just need to go ahead and act, and that might convince Republicans that they should go ahead and pass the supplemental. And I had to remind him, I'm getting sued right now by Mr. Boehner, apparently, for going ahead and acting instead of going through Congress.
Do they have to at least ask other people to handle this? They so distrust each other that I think they can't look at a piece of paper. The president says he's open. He doesn't think it's the best idea. He thinks it's temporary. But he's open to the National Guard, which a lot of Republicans have said to do. The Republicans say this is a crisis and you need stricter border enforcement. The president says you need money to get stricter border enforcement. You have to hire people to put more agents down there. If you want to send these kids home, the law requires that most of them get some kind of a legal process before you can send them home. Do the Republicans think you can solve this by just saying no to the president? Or ultimately, they're going to have to give him some money, right?
I mean, the politics on this are rough on both sides. And I think the problem here is not that it's a political question, it's also a moral question. And I think you really saw that come out in the president's remarks yesterday, right? He looked terrible. He looked tired. He looked stressed. And that's because he's sort of caught between what he can do politically, which is basically he has to send these kids home, and what he is thinking morally, which is he knows that if he sends these kids home, they're likely to face extreme poverty, violence, potentially even death. And so he's really in a tough spot. And I think Republicans, too, are in a similar spot there. And that's why this is such a tough issue for both sides.
It is a tough issue, Jonathan. Tom Coburn, who's leaving the Senate, the conservative senator from Oklahoma, we've seen him on many other issues. The guy has a heart. He's a physician. But he says, you know, just put them all, give him a first-class ticket and put him on a plane and send him home. Again, the administration says the majority, and we can talk about what that means, what percentage will go home, but these are children in many cases. Some of them have some health issues. The law that passed unanimously in 2008 when George Bush was president says if they come from Guatemala, if they come from El Salvador, they get a legal process. So what is it the Republicans want to do that this president won't do?
Well, look, I think the Republicans want to try to use this to say this president won't secure the border, and so this is his fault, and sort of cast blame on him. But the president here, I thought, was very shrewd, John, yesterday in using the opportunity to visit with Governor Perry, to use Governor Perry to say, tell your party to give me the money. And then to follow up with that, you showed his comment there a minute ago, saying, I can't just act alone here. The entire rap against me by your party, Governor Perry, is the fact that that's what I do. And so he's trying to go through the Congress. And I think it was smart of him yesterday to sort of use Governor Perry as sort of a lever to try to rally the Republicans to give them the money to address the issue.
You mentioned it's hard for both parties. Is it just distrust that they can't go into a room and sort this out, in the sense that if you've got 50 or 60,000 children at the border, the administration says, and again, I think the administration is going to have to give you a better number at some point. They say a majority will go back. Does that mean 51%? Does that mean 85%? But even Glenn Beck is saying, you know, send down, you know, teddy bears and soccer balls. And, you know, we can laugh about that, but they are children, and the process is so mired in this political silliness and distrust and dysfunction that why can't they go in a room and say, look, we'll go out and fight, but first you can't surge the border without paying for it. You can't surge the processing without paying for it. You can't put them on a plane and send them home without paying for it. How do they figure this out?
Well, of course, it's not just that there's all this distrust, which of course there is after, you know, 6 years of the Obama administration where they haven't made much of an effort to reach out to Congress. Right. It's also the midterms, right? So they're both in tough spots here. Republicans, most Republican districts have a very small percentage of immigrants, of Latinos. So Republicans in the House don't feel much compulsion to act. In fact, they're worried it could hurt them in their elections with base turnout. Right. And Democrats on the other side, the White House is worried about Latino turnout, which is something that could help them in Colorado, but also could make a difference if other races are tight on the margins. So I think everyone's it's not only the distrust, it's also these looming elections,
so
which is always
everything
the case,
gets
right?
caught up in our politics.
Absolutely, and this is the sort of best.
They can't take 2 weeks in July, figure this problem out, and then have an election.
If they can't figure out a humanitarian crisis of kids who are 8, 9 years old at the border with no parents there, by the thousands, what can they do?